Alpha Tauri have revealed their 2021 car, the AT02, which will be raced by Pierre Gasly and rookie Yuki Tsunoda this season. I'm Thomas Marr, be sure to like and subscribe for the very latest Formula 1 news. Alpha Tauri have revealed their new look for 2021, launching the Honda-powered AT02 with an all-new matte blue and white livery. The team, named after Red Bull's burgeoning fashion brand, held their launch online at their new clothing showroom in Salzburg in Austria. This allowed them to show off their new clothing collection together with the team's new look for the 2021 season. Along with the tweaked livery are some snazzy white rims, while the prominent Honda logo in red typeface looks very sharp against the white sidepods. It's not a particularly daring livery, and it reminds me of some of the early 1990s Tyrrell and Brabham designs. But using blue and white, it's sleek and effective, as you can pretty much imagine from a fashion brand. Alpha Tauri head into 2021 with Honda power for the final year of factory support from the Japanese manufacturer. As announced earlier this week, both the team and Red Bull Racing have had their engine supply assured until 2025. Red Bull Powertrains Ltd, an internal company, has been set up and will buy Honda's engine technology to maintain their own engine program during the upcoming engine freeze. The car pictured at the fashion shoot was merely a livery reveal for this year, but at the same time the team released shots of their 2021 car in a studio setting. This car will hit the track during pre-season testing in Bahrain on the 12th of March. Looking at the car itself, there's not a huge amount of change visible on the outside. However, technical director Jody Egginton has explained that the team were so happy with last year's AT01 that they've kept the safety cell from last year and are happy with the chassis and engine as a baseline. With 2 performance tokens allocated for 2021, they've spent their performance tokens on redesigning the front nose and have also redesigned the outboard front suspension. While part sharing with Red Bull isn't directly allowed under the technical regulations, there are certain components that can be purchased. This is similar to the deal that Racing Point have with Mercedes. Red Bull Technologies will supply Alpha Tauri's gearbox, rear suspension and some of the front suspension for the 3rd consecutive year, while the team have elected to continue with the same rear suspension and gearbox design as in 2020. With some of the front suspension redesigned, some steering components have also been updated to Red Bull's 2020 spec. On the driver front, Honda-backed Red Bull junior driver Yuki Tsunoda steps up from Formula 2 to F1 this year and becomes the first Japanese driver since Kamui Kobayashi in 2014. The 20-year-old enjoyed a brilliant rookie season in Formula 2 with Carlin, with team boss Franz Tost saying Alpha Tauri's philosophy is still to give talented young drivers the opportunity to step up to Formula 1.
I don't make a goal usually before the season. I just focus by race, and now I'm focusing for Bahrain test, turn 1 braking zone. So I don't make goal, but maybe I will say, just like I say, get a points as much as possible. And of course, my target will be like a podium. But yeah, just for me now, push hard and adapt the car as much as possible.
Alongside Tsunoda this year will be Pierre Gasly, now entering his 5th season in Formula 1. The French driver is becoming one of the sport's most highly rated drivers and won his first Grand Prix in 2020, claiming victory at the Italian Grand Prix. Gasly says he's ready to take on the role of team leader.
Well, at the moment that car looks awesome. It's very good looking. I love the one last year. I love even more this one. In terms of development, this year the regulation won't change that much. There are a few things which does impact the performance, but from what I heard from the team, they're pretty happy with how the development is going right now.
Good looking car is also a fast car. And regarding the performance, the front part of the car is a little bit changed. Front wing is new. Then the monocoque is the same as last year because we were not allowed to change anything. Decisive is now how the new aero upgrade will work, which means we have new front wing, new barge boards, then the new regulation also demands for a new floor and diffuser, and also the rear wing is a little bit changed. And here it's difficult to tell you something about the performance of the car, because if you ask the engineers now, they tell you car is very good, much faster than last year, but I don't trust them. I just want to see it on the lap time. And the lap times, the first lap times we have in Bahrain. After the Bahrain test, I can tell you more.
So what do you think of the new look for AlphaTauri and the design path they've taken for this year? Let me know in the comments below. That's it for me for the moment. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow me on Twitter at Thomas Marr on F1.